Claps. Yay!
Do you need someone to sing?
Yes, please. If you can sing anything right here, please do.
What was your name again?
Oh, no.
Shoot, Chris and
G.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome
It's
to
the
another.
Chris. I was gonna sing, but you took me right out of the moment because I forgot your name.
No, it's
G.
all good.
I'm so sorry.
G just like the letter.
You're Sue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been called way worse than that. So Sue is actually very refreshing.
Nice.
Well, welcome, everybody, to another episode of Best of Five featuring myself, G.
And myself, not G.
Yeah, that's true. And we have a special guest tonight, today, this evening, this morning, whenever we're recording this.
whenever this is.
I feel so cool hanging out with you guys. First of all, can I just say, I don't know how, I'm not old enough, but I used to babysit Chris
Oh,
when he
man.
was a youngster, and I used to take him over to the old Quickie Mart to get him a Slurpee and all that jazz.
And then walk up the street to the ice cream place and come back. And they're like, you've gotten 4 cones of ice cream just today. Do you really need
But
another
our
one?
parents were like, shush, 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 shush,
Yeah,
shush.
yeah, just go,
Walk
just go.
back and eat some more of that shitty sugar food.
Yes. I love
Just,
it.
we're busy.
Yeah,
So you guys go way back, huh?
We go,
Yep.
yeah.
I totally did not even introduce you. So I just called you special guest. So
Yeah.
if you could just actually give us a quick
I wonder if
detailed
people had
intro.
to guess.
Yeah.
They're like Jake Jab's mistress.
Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it.
I'm just kidding. I don't think he probably has one of those.
Yeah.
He has 3.
Yeah, he probably has more than one.
Now,
mean-
can we get sued? I feel like we need to have
This is all parody
the
disclaimer.
GM in here,
Yeah,
Miss
it's-
Kathy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, no,
like,
we're all
oh
good.
my God, they have American Furniture called You're Banned for Life. I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
That's that's where I get all my furniture.
Yeah, you'd have to go to like the IKEA or something now.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
you can't.
You can't do IKEA.
But anyway, this is Sadie. You
Oh
might
my
recognize
God.
her voice.
Hi. Or just like my rambling tendencies that I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for having me on your podcast. You know what's so funny? G, I'm going to talk just to G now. It was
Okay.
about a year ago. I reached out to Chris and I'm like, nice podcast. And I'm
Oh.
like, hey, if you ever want me to come on. And he's like, yeah, okay. He never actually asked me to come on your show.
We just got our shit together.
Well, here's the
Did
reason
you
why.
really? I'm like, God, wow.
We actually have a good reason as to why that is, though, is because you're quality, man. You're up here when it comes to things. So we wanted to make sure.
Have you seen I have a cardboard cutout? It's that
Yeah.
one. I'm drinking a soda.
Yep.
It's great. We just want to make sure that we had
Definitely
the best quality mics, the best quality setup before we even brought you on the show. So thank you so much for being on it, though.
Well, I knew there must be an explanation somehow.
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
the boy that I used to take to get ice cream would
dare
do
he,
me that way.
right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I think this is so fun. Can you tell me what the elephant is all about?
Yeah, so in our...
Oh, this is the first time we're showing.
Oh, yeah, this is the first
Should I
podcast
not
with the little
ask?
one.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
you want
I
to go for it, G?
should.
He's more your friend,
So
but...
we're calling this small rando. No,
Yeah, Lil
young,
Rando.
Young Rando. that's what
Young
it is.
Rando,
Yeah,
yeah.
young Rando.
You got to get the name down, you guys.
No,
Right,
so
right.
the story is that we actually have another elephant that we call Old Rando as an homage to a friend who passed away.
Oh.
He, our good friend Kirk and Sally, what's up? I know you guys are listening. They gave us an elephant that
You
was
have
his.
2 more listeners than my podcast.
Hey, you might get 2 more after
Yeah,
this.
you might
know?
get 2 more.
No, Kirk and Sally are like, hell no.
Dude,
Right.
Kirk and Sally are the shit. But yeah, they actually said like, hey, like there's like this white elephant that Randy had. Do you want it? And we're like, yeah, we'll take it. So now it's like a continuity thing.
Yeah.
But we can't bring it to mobile podcast because it's like breaking.
It's
so
old.
fragile.
Yeah, and then, we just got this one to bring.
Yeah, Kirk bought it for us. He's like, here, you can bring young Rando everywhere.
Yep.
So
Oh, that's the best story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm glad I got to be here for the inauguration of Young Rando.
Yeah.
Is it Young Rando or Little Rando? Which was it?
It's young Rando because
Young
it was old
Rando.
Rando. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's get started. This is going to be fun, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. So let's go to the first subject.
Oh, wait, you know what? Did I introduce myself? I don't think I
introduced you.
did. Oh,
got
you did?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We got there. We got there eventually.
Ready? Go. Band you used to like, but you hate now.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So pretty much with this one, this is our idea, right?
Yeah,
Or was
this-
it mine? I think it was mine.
I think it
Fine.
was yours. It's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
So the whole thing is that we always talk about bands that we used to listen to growing up, and then we're just kind of like, that was a stupid decision on my end. I'm gonna start off. Mine was Creed. I was a huge.
Do I comment?
No, you
Am
can.
I supposed to jump in, or is this just you?
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
can,
you
you
can
can talk
do-
shit.
yeah.
There's no.
Oh my! I'm about to talk shit about this.
Please do. No, okay. So before you do, let me tell you as to why that was. So
No.
growing up, my parents didn't really let me listen to like a lot of music, and so the
Okay.
reason why I got into Creed was because it was an excuse to tell my parents this is actually Christian rock,
Okay.
and so that's why they let me listen to it.
Oh my God, I was scared. I thought for a second you were going to be like, it was played at my cousin's funeral. And
Oh,
I'm like, what
yeah.
a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Like,
super Mexican, so yeah, it's gonna be like Canta y no llores or Y volver, you know.
Yeah.
And I won't know what's going on.
My cousin Jose listening to Creed just go, oh god, that sounds awful. My grandma's like, ¿Qué está diciendo? No sé. Yeah, so mine was definitely Creed.
Creed.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, for realizing. It's good that you're not at the age you're at and you're still like Creed.
I just moved
Yeah.
out of my mom's house and I can listen to whatever I want.
I could do whatever I want. I'm a grown boy.
This isn't Christian, Mom.
That was bad.
One for me, like I used to really, really be into 311. Like
Oh,
I was like
still like
obsessed
311.
with 311.
You were?
I can see
I
that.
love
Yeah,
them.
and it's not necessarily that I hate 311 now. It's just I physically can't listen to them and enjoy it anymore.
It's
just,
been too much.
I just overdid it. I saw them at Red Rocks like 6 years in a row. And
what you did, you OD'd.
Yep, I OD'd on 311 for sure. So I'm just
Sounds
like,
awful.
I'm over 311.
Oh,
They have like what, like
shit.
2 good songs?
No, they have like 4.
Oh, okay, fair. That's fine. Yeah.
No, amber is the color of your energy.
Yeah.
That one just got overplayed that you're just kind of like, all right, we get it.
If you
Yeah.
listened at all to KTCL around our age, that they played 311 like.
Yeah, we don't know what
Every
that
other
means. We're not in
song.
the radio. I
Yeah.
don't know what KTCL
Oh, you
is.
know what?
Is that a
Sorry.
university? Is that like a sorority?
Yeah.
No. 93.3 KTCL.
Oh, okay.
You
We know what
guys-
93.3
You know what you're
is.
talking
Yeah,
about.
we know what 93.3
You know
is.
what I'm talking about here.
Yeah,
But they played 311 like constantly.
All the time.
Actually, that's pretty valid.
All the
yeah.
time.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, I was like, anytime you turn on, it was.
It was, yeah,
It was
311.
never Creed.
Never Creed. No, never Creed.
Maybe
Suck
when
it,
that
everyone.
album
You
first
had to
came
just
out.
ride in silence in your
Yeah.
car.
No, it's true. Yeah.
I guarantee they played some Creed when Human Clay came out, which is the debut album by Creed.
See,
if
I
you
love
guys
that-
didn't
okay,
know
so
that.
Okay, first of all,
That's actually no, it's not Human Clay. It's
I thought it was Human Clay.
It's My Own Prison, I think is what it was.
I thought that was the second one.
That's the first one.
wow.
That's a Google.
That's
This
a
is
Googs.
such. You're gonna have to edit this out. This is a circle jerk.
No. That's okay, so it's your turn.
What
Why?
are you guys fighting? What Creed album when it came out?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Okay.
I'm looking it up, but you got to tell us what's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah, so-
Mine is.
yeah.
We gotta
oh,
shit on you
okay.
real quick.
Okay. I'm going to say I was in love with Diamond Rio, the country band Diamond Rio.
Yep.
I grew up listening to classic country
That's
in my
good.
house, which I guess
Wait,
at the
what's,
time.
what's considered classic country for you?
Well, you know what? At the time, it wasn't considered classic country. It was
just country?
It was just what we listened to. So, like Eddie Rabbit or Eddie Raven or Ronnie Millsap, anything we would play on our show.
I was hoping you're just gonna do all Eddies. Eddie Money.
You know what?
Eddie Vedder.
Here's the deal. I love all Eddie musicians. I have fucking hated every Eddie I've ever met in my life.
Eddie musician's cool. Eddie people
Eddie fucking
suck.
people in real life?
I like how you put like
No.
Eddie as an any. I just hate Eddie musicians.
Yeah,
No, I
Or
love
Eddie
Eddie,
people.
musicians.
I hate Eddie people.
yeah. Eddie people is the bad one.
So then I worry. I think, well, what if I met the Eddie Vedder?
Oh, yeah, if you
and
met
then
him in real
and
life.
I'm like, fucking all Eddies suck.
Okay, if you met Eddie Vedder, it would just be like, hey, how are you?
That's a terrible impression.
First
He
of all,
sounds like he's cold and he has to take a poop.
Yeah, that's close. Yeah, yeah. No consonants allowed, or all consonants, no vowels.
okay. Anyway, so sorry.
Way after. This is gonna be great. I
Oh
love
God! Whoever has to edit this, I'm so sorry. But I love Diamond Rio, and I was in love with Marty Rowe growing up, the lead singer, and he actually played a show a few years ago, and I was backstage with him, and he was nice to me, but I watched him with other people, and he was very rude. And that really sucked because I
Yeah.
grew up just like idolizing him. And I mean, there was a time where I was a pimply teenager and I'm like, I'm going to marry him. And, obviously I grew up, but then you meet the person.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say if it were Bono, I'd be like, fuck. But, it's Diamond Rio. I can live my life without
Would you
Diamond
be like?
Rio.
Would you say fuck because Bono's like, fuck, it's Bono, or like, Oh my God! It's
Have you
Bono.
guys heard that rumor going around? It's catching steam. It's like birds aren't real, but it's like no one likes Bono.
Bono's not Irish.
Yeah, like no one likes Bono, but no one wants to admit that Bono sucks. Because then they'll be the outcast.
Oh no, Bono sucks.
Yeah.
What?
I
I'm married
despise
to like a
U2.
mega U2 fan. So I've been to so many U2 fans.
Yeah, what's that South Park episode where Randy takes the biggest
Keurig?
shit? Yeah, and he's like, I took the biggest crap. And it's like, actually, this is the biggest shit ever taken. And it's just
Bono.
Bono.
You know what's funny about Bono is there's no reason.
He's like, my boy.
You guys.
For me, there's really no reason why to hate Bono besides that I just don't like U2 music.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. There are some songs that I do like, but I like Bono. Does that make me douchey? I think that way about Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam to me, I'm like no one could like Pearl Jam.
See, and that's another
Speaking of
band.
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, that's another band that I really used to be into.
Yeah,
And
now
then,
you're like,
and then anything after that, whatever Pearl Jam 10 or whatever their big album was,
You were like-
anything after that, I'm like, I
You
don't fucking
OD'd.
care. Yeah.
Oh, update
So
by the
hard
way, the list for Creed was actually
oh, here we go.
My Own Prison 1997. So I was right.
Okay.
Human Clay 1999. That's when they really blew up.
Yeah,
And
okay,
then,
so
and then Weathered was the last
What
one.
songs were on Human Clay?
Human Clay was My Sacrifice, I believe.
Human Clay was what they were known for, right? Wasn't
That's what
that
I
their
thought.
big one?
I thought.
With Arms Wide Open and Higher.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the
so then-
only song anyone
Yeah,
knows.
So I will say G was technically right, but I was really right.
No.
Because no one gave a shit until Arms Wide
Okay,
Open
let's
yeah,
came
when
go.
out.
Arms Wide Open came out, that was like, oh.
It's kind of a shame that I still know that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
but-
have challenged your
You know-
Creed
My
knowledge.
Creedness.
I would not tell people I'd know that. I'd edit that out.
Yeah. I'm the idiot in the podcast, so I'm cool with that. And that is
No.
actually time. Yeah.
No.
Wait. There it is.
You know what? I've actually, because I use a Rodecaster at home to do some shows, and I just figured those out, those sound effects. And so they're the dumbest shows ever. Except just
Now
like,
you're just like,
here's
"Ooh."
Tim McGraw. Pew, 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 pew. And
The
I'm
worst,
like,
yeah.
is anyone going to listen to me and be like, what is she doing?
Yeah, for
But
real.
no one does.
No one listens, so I can do whatever I want.
Hey, no one listens to us. That's why we do whatever we want.
Exactly.
Well,
All
you
good.
know, I mean, I just like to do what I want. All right, next question.
Yeah, well, just
Yep.
let us know, you guys, what bands or musicians or things like that
Oh.
you used to listen to, and then you hate now. Just let us know.
You
Let's
can't
see if
hate
you could-
Nickelback if you never stopped loving them.
That's gross.
Moving
Moving on
on.
to this next subject.
Round two.
All right, Miss Sadie, what's the second subject?
The second subject, it just says The Rock.
Like the Sean Connery movie or Dwayne.
Definitely the Sean Connery movie.
There was zero. You know, I went to the place where they did the Alcatraz.
Oh, really?
I was obsessed. I just thought about that movie the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
for sure. All right, so we're talking about The Rock. And this is definitely about
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, okay.
or just The Rock. I mean, you could talk about any rock you want. You know, you like is it geology?
Yeah. Tell me about those igneous or
And we lost
And,
listeners.
yeah,
You blew
sedimentary.
it. You just blew it.
There's only 3 types of rocks, and I forgot 2 of them.
Limestone,
That's a type of rock.
Sean
Wait.
Connery, and Dwayne.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you know? Like your dad knows this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so okay, the problem with The Rock,
We both don't like
he
him
doesn't
anymore.
try anymore.
Oh, you guys.
He doesn't try
No,
anymore.
Okay, no, so, okay,
it's
so,
impossible to
we're-
dislike
we're-
The
we're-
Rock.
It's okay. It's like he just does the same thing over and over again, and you're just like, all right, Ryan Reynolds.
No. All right, Tom
buff.
Cruise.
No,
You're
Tom-
absolutely
Tom
right.
Cruise
You're absolutely
is the
right.
same person.
Yeah, but
and
also
he's weird.
No, but Tom Cruise also does his own stunts, and he doesn't have to like do
Oh,
like the.
come
like,
on.
He doesn't
Tom
have to.
Cruise only does that because he thinks he's immortal because he's a Scientologist. So he thinks he's like a renegade angel. He's
Hey,
nuts.
The new Top Gun movie, worth it. So,
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
very
care.
I
good.
have only heard the like mind blowing things. I'm like, are you
It's so
shitting
good.
me?
Yeah, no, we said the same thing going into it. We're like, there's no way this movie's good. And we go into
My
it.
man Chris is
See,
crying.
okay, no,
He's
no,
wrapped in
but-
the American flag.
Yeah.
But, okay,
Proud to be American.
but kind of going full circle in that aspect. I get why like people don't like Tom Cruise, but at least like he tries to level up and do something better every single time. He tries. I feel like with The Rock now, it's just kind of like,
yeah.
it's a script with the jungle. Can I wear khakis? Can I do like the stare?
Well, I think
Yeah.
he got sucked into the
Smolder.
Disney thing.
He
you know,
did.
once you get in the Disney machine, You really can't bust out a porno or anything.
Right, yeah.
Totally
He,
can.
yeah, he has to be PG-13 now, or it's like against his brand.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I lost it. I think the one time I was like, all right, I'm over The Rock was that Fast and the Furious movie. I think I brought it up multiple times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He, like,
during the movie.
he breaks off his cast. He's like, Daddy's got to go to work. And I was like, get
Oh
the fuck out
my
of here, dude.
God. Well, think of a movie you're watching.
I know.
Fast
Still.
and the Furious. What do you do?
Well,
I've never
that's
seen
all
any
his
of them.
movies.
Yeah, that's his expectation. Now.
Like
That's-
he just did that firefighter movie, Skyscraper, I think it was called.
Yeah.
First of all, that's like way old.
Well, I'm just saying, like, but that's not way old. That's like
That's how they
4
blend
years
in.
old.
That's how they all
5
blend
years
in.
old.
Yeah.
Time is so important, Chris.
I'm not okay. If you want to talk about old movies, we can talk about The Game Plan.
Oh, wow.
That
That's
was
where he
like
was
one
the
of his
football
first
player.
Disney
No, no.
movies.
Disney.
Scorpion King.
Ooh, yeah.
That's when I actually like that movie.
What? He was in that? What
Yeah,
was he?
He was Scorpion King.
He was fucking Scorpion.
Bruh, you
Yeah.
don't even watch it.
Bruh. What's this? What? I've never watched the Scorpion King.
Yeah, it's a spin-off of the Mummy movies with Brendan
I
Fraser.
thought it was the Mummy movie.
He's
I
also-
got them.
No,
Was
but
he
he's
in
also-
that too?
yeah.
Yeah, he is the
Jesus
Scorpion in that,
Christ.
but then they had his own movie with him as the whatever.
You know who I feel this way about? Shaquille O'Neal. I feel that man will sign any document. He will hawk any product.
That sounds
Money
very
will
true.
never be enough for him.
I would,
Yeah.
dude. If they told me, hey, G, just do you, I'd be like, yeah, sign me up.
Do that Gold Bond commercial? He's
But
like,
how much? No, but like how much money
cat.
do you really, really, really need? Like he also does it for the general. Don't you have like
Yeah,
some?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Not that I
but-
have a brand in any way, but don't you have some level of brand where you want to be
Yeah,
like, I'm
but
gonna
okay,
keep it cool?
But to Shaq's defense, I can't believe I'm defending Shaq.
yeah, I
That's
was
great.
like,
I'm a huge
okay.
NBA
that
guy.
needs to be
No.
like a cut drop.
Yeah,
No,
right.
so Shaq's defense is that he actually is very generous with his money as well.
Oh.
So he'll be like, "Oh, you're proposing to your girlfriend?
That's a terrible Shaq impression.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay, you. I can't even. That was even
No,
worse.
no, I was actually closing my eyes. You were taking me there.
Do I have to do it now?
Yeah.
You have to know.
He's like, okay, you're proposing to your girlfriend. I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna buy that ring for you, okay? Don't worry about the payment. I'm gonna buy. I don't know why I went like Donald Trump and Shaq with that one. That was really
you
weird.
went like urban
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
I'm
He's like
still
he's like
there.
he's like bought like computers for kids who are needing it for school. He's like bought like sneakers for kids
So
who never
you're
had
saying
them.
that, of course, he's doing these things for good reasons, which that's true. I shouldn't
like
say
his
that.
like his Shaq shoes. He was actually with Reebok, and some lady came up to me. He's like, we can't afford these. Like, why are you trying to do that?
Someone just told me this story.
And so
yeah.
he dropped Reebok and then just started selling with like I think Walmart to like make
Okay.
it cheaper for kids to actually buy his shoes.
I
So,
just
like,
heard that. I heard that.
His
You're
thing is
right.
like, if I can make money, I'll make it, but I'm gonna. Give
I guess
back
we
as
should
much as I
probably
can.
look
You
up
know
what
what?
good things The Rock does before we shit on him.
Oh, no.
too.
No, dude, we're
The
not
Rock
talking
is a-
about The Rock. For God's sake, we're talking about Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I mean, The Rock would win an arm wrestling contest against. Actually, yeah,
I
he
don't know.
would. I
Yeah,
think he
who would win in arm wrestling?
I think
Shaquille
The Rock.
O'Neal or The Rock?
I would say The Rock.
No, Shaquille O'Neal
But he
could
has the
pick The Rock
leverage.
up.
He has the leverage.
I don't think we understand until we would see it in person how big Shaq really is.
Yes, that's
like
true.
I think I once saw.
He's just tall though. The Rock is at least like yoked.
I once saw Dikembe Mutombo.
Uh-huh.
That was frightening. I'm
Really?
not gonna lie. I was terrified. I'm afraid of very tall people.
I-
It's a weird
How
phobia.
do you think Chris feels, man?
Everyone's tall people to me.
Chris, you're used to it though.
I guess
so.
that's true.
People got
No reason.
All right, yeah. No, so yeah. Okay, so I will give The Rock credit because we have to go back, so we still have like a few more minutes left.
That's fine. Go.
No, so The Rock, I will say he is a very like he loves his fans. He does a lot of things for his fans, and he also like is very giving as
That's
well.
true.
But I'm just like kind of like Ryan Reynolds. Like if I don't care what else he
You
makes,
hate him.
I know I love Ryan Reynolds. Like he's my boy.
I'm over Ryan Reynolds.
but I'm over
though,
it.
Yeah,
Like the only thing I want to watch from Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. And that's
yeah
it.
I just want to see Deadpool 14. Like that's the only movie I want to see Ryan Reynolds in.
yeah.
So it's kind of like Bruce Willis with Die Hard, where it's like
Yeah.
just stick to the fucking formula.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But also, Bruce Willis hasn't. I mean, he was pretty good in Pulp Fiction, but that's also like really irrelevant, I guess.
Yeah,
You know,
that
I've
was
never
really-
seen that movie.
I've never watched that entire
Dude,
movie
I-
like in one setting.
I did it. I did
No.
it last month because I'm like on a Tarantino like kick or something like that. At least I was. Now
What
it's
is
Harry Potter
wrong
Super.
with you? Are you depressed?
Yeah.
No, just porn.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
just-
you said no, just porn. I'm like, okay, well,
So yes, depressed. Yes,
Yeah, depressed.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yes.
no, just
You heard it
mostly
here first,
porn.
people.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I don't know. The Rock is just not like he's cool, but I'm also like I'm gonna take like 5 years off of just not paying attention to him, and then maybe come back. Also, his tequila sucks, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
tequila.
he has a tequila brand. Well, you can't work for Disney and have a tequila brand. It's
Yeah.
just it's against all things that are holy.
Although that was it, Black Adam that's coming out. it kind of looks cool, but I'm also like,
I heard the trailer just dropped, and I haven't watched it yet because I don't want to be disappointed. Yeah, pretty much. Because it's just DC movies just not doing
DC messes it up every single time.
Yeah.
oh no, but the Batman was pretty good.
With the new one with Robert Pattinson?
Yes.
You know what? I can't say that because I've not seen that one, so I can't say.
It's like
but-
4 hours long, so
Well, they all are.
yeah.
And that is time, you guys. Yeah. we talked about a lot of people in that one,
Yeah, we did.
but The Rock, yeah. I know you like him. Is it because you have a crush on him, or because you think you're like, oh, he's actually a good actor? Don't lie.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not a good actor at all. He does what we could do. We could do that. Mm-hmm. You
I
know?
agree.
I mean, he
I don't know.
doesn't do.
He does dedicate lifting, and he looks pretty good. But
Well, yeah. I mean,
he looks too
physically.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks way big.
Yeah.
he probably is way big.
Probably.
Moving on.
Moving on.
No. Moving back because I'm picking up what you're throwing down, and I'd like to dive further into that.
Daddy's got to go to work.
And he's like, if you think my forearm is big,
Just wait.
Look at my thigh. All right, I'm going to round 3.
damn it, can I have my water?
Round 3.
Third time, okay.
All right, Sadie.
How many times do I do this?
You're going to do this 2 more times, and then you're going to pick the last one.
No, one more time.
Chris
after
is like,
this.
I have to
well,
go
this is
home.
3
Well,
and
she-
4.
Her hand is still in the hat.
Oh,
yeah. So
sorry.
now one more time.
Okay.
Oh, now one more.
Yeah, now
okay.
one more time.
Okay, Mr. Nitpick. All right.
Real mascot fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So before we get started on this one, just real quick, we had a subject that was very similar to this, but we went strictly on the team name instead of the mascot.
Yeah, like if the mascot's
Like
the animal.
Yeah, like Rocky against like Dinger.
Yeah, so like a dinosaur versus a mountain lion.
And so now we're gonna go strictly with the team name.
Yeah.
So it'd be like the Raiders versus.
Okay, because I was going to say, wow, you guys must know a lot about this stuff, so I don't really have anything to say.
No,
but
that's all
you're
good,
just
yeah.
literally just picking things based on.
Yeah. So I guess we start off like going football, like
You gotta
well,
you gotta start the timer,
oh, yeah.
bro. Come
Like-
on now.
Oh, my God.
in your
What, do you have all night here?
right in your stupid NFC East, like the Cowboy versus the Eagle.
Yeah, the Eagle would win.
Really? You think? Because the Cowboy has little shooty guns.
Yeah,
Honest.
but they know how to disappoint, man. So
Okay.
No, but you're not going on that. You're going on the name.
Yeah,
so would
so
a cowboy be able to kill an eagle? Eagle, they have ridiculous talents. They have the gift of flight.
That's
and
true.
it's illegal technically. So
Oh,
and
shit.
yeah, and Cowboys are patriots, so they would never kill an eagle.
Yeah,
anyway.
so I think hands down we could
Patriots
say
versus Cowboys.
like yeah.
Patriots because they're fighting for their country, like
Yep.
for reals. That's like way before Cowboys.
I'm just thinking like Patriots, like way like musket, but then I'm thinking Cowboys are like 6-shooters, so I think the
That would be-
6-shooters would win.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
You
I'm-
put
That's
George,
what I'm thinking.
you put George Washington against Billy the Kid. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, Mel
well,
Gibson.
George Washington wasn't bred to fight. What are you talking about?
No.
Billy the Kid was raised on the mean streets of wherever.
That's a good
Boston.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah, but a Patriot. You're telling me George Washington wasn't a Patriot?
No, I was
Oh,
saying
please, you know
Mel
he-
Gibson in that one movie,
Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
sure.
he didn't want to fight.
What's
Yep.
Wallace? Is that his name?
something Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
William?
Heath Ledger.
Was it William?
it was William
Wallace.
No, that's the Freedom.
yeah.
That's Braveheart.
Oh,
Same
that's
shit.
right.
It's all
That's
fine.
What do you
same
guys
one.
do without
Same
me
one.
Hey,
here?
first of all, Patriot's just like the American version of Braveheart. Let's be real.
Yeah, I guess that's
that's
true.
that's badass, though. I
Yeah,
mean, Braveheart
Isn't
is
Heath
such
Ledger
a
in that movie?
It was.
Yeah.
No, God damn it, you guys. He
he died
wasn't in
half-
Braveheart. He
No,
was
he was
in
in
the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. He was in the Patriots.
All right. So,
anyway, moving
All
on.
right. So you name a team, and then I'll go versus with you, and then we'll kind of swap.
Yeah, no, I'll stay out of this one.
Okay.
you can-
Well, we can do the Avalanche.
Against the Rockies.
So would an Avalanche beat the Rockies?
No,
Well, first
absolutely
of all-
not.
They won't. Neither one can die because they're both
They're
just
things.
things.
Yeah. But
So that's a
yeah.
terrible one.
That was a
The
terrible.
Rockies,
You-
no. The Rockies have been there for millions of years. An avalanche
Yeah.
happens immediately, and it's just done.
I think Avalanche happens because the Rockies are so rocky.
Exactly. So the Rockies win.
I guess you might be right.
Suck it, Chris.
You might be right on that.
Holy well, my mind is
Rams.
blown.
Rams versus Bus. I think we did this one actually on the last episode. That we
Yeah.
did.
Rams versus.
The
Yeah,
Buffs.
like a bighorn sheep.
Oh, Rams. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, or bighorn sheep versus a bison.
Well, a bison's so big, but a ram horned sheep, it's got the agility.
That's what I was saying, and he was
that's what it
arguing.
yeah.
And he's like, "No, he wouldn't do anything." I'm like, "I think the ram would win." That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You guys have the funnest conversation.
This is stupid. The Chargers versus.
I don't know what
Oh.
a charger is, though.
No, a charger's just electricity.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're dead. I don't care. I don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
who you're gonna pick. Electricity will kill you every time.
Against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the Lightning will win, I guess. Well, you did it. You
Yeah.
really got me on that
You
one.
really did.
You
'Cause I think,
really did it.
The Lightning would beat the Charger.
Because the Chargers got to charge up in order to where Lightning, it's there.
Ravens
Yeah.
versus Cardinals.
Ravens.
I would think. I'm pretty sure ravens are giant murder birds. So
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, and aren't
Look-
Cardinals like the universal sign? If you see a cardinal, you should be like, "That's my grandma from heaven."
yeah, I think
Cardinals
so.
are like a sign of
Yeah, they're like-
somebody from heaven.
like watching you or
yeah, and
whatever.
so
but
a
birds aren't
heaven
real.
bird is not.
Yeah, birds
Yeah,
aren't
birds
real.
are so not
Yeah.
even real though.
Birds aren't real.
NoCo Owls versus the NoCo Hailstorm.
I'm gonna go with the hailstorm on that.
Yeah, I mean, how does a bird fight a hailstorm? What is it,
Hide in a
just
tree.
Just grab
Whack
it.
its
Scrap
I
it.
don't know.
wings.
Owls are pretty giant, though, so they might just tough it out.
take it.
I'm trying to think of
right to the face.
the Giants versus
Ask for more.
The New York, the New York Giants versus San Francisco Giants.
yeah.
Well, that's just a difference in Giants.
New-
But I'm
no,
going. No,
I'm gonna go New York.
I'm gonna
well,
go-
yeah, New York will kick San Francisco's ass.
Yeah, I think New York Giant will whoop San Francisco Giant. right
San
in the ass.
Francisco Giant will have like a latte and a really weird haircut, and they'll have,
writing
their
a
pants will be
screenplay.
too short.
Yeah.
But they'll be wearing, and then I just realized that's exactly what I'm wearing, what I'm explaining.
Talking shit. I love
So
it. Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah, and then the New York Giant will just be like, "Yo, I'm stomping here."
I'm gonna kill you.
Fuck out of here, man. What are you doing? Yeah. I'm going.
Wow.
I'm going to New York for sure.
Yeah, I
on
think
that
New
one.
York Giant would definitely win for sure.
The Jets versus. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. The Rockies.
You gotta let go of the Rockies.
Yeah, gotta like
And
that.
everything wins. What would beat the Rockies?
Oh man, is there
Well,
like
wait, what breaks down rocks? Only time. Is there one that's
the
called
Rapids?
Yeah.
I think the Colorado
erosion,
Rapids
yeah.
would beat the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, through erosion. But
Yeah.
also because the Rockies
Like,
fucking
that's a really
suck,
smart.
So.
Yeah.
The Rapids can play baseball and still win against
Oh,
the
you're
Rockies.
saying the soccer team, the Rapids,
Yeah.
could play a baseball game against the baseball team, Rockies,
and they would still win. Yeah.
You might be
You
right
might
on
be
that
right
one.
on that.
Yeah, you might be right.
I
on
don't
that.
know
Full
much about
disclosure,
baseball.
we're all Rockies fans, by the way, but
Yeah.
Oh, we
God,
are?
they suck. They're so
You know
bad.
what? I'm not. But it doesn't mean I don't like to go. I just don't know much about them, and I don't care.
That's fair.
Yeah,
But
Chris.
that doesn't mean in a bad way I don't care. That
you just
just
got
means
better things to do.
I only have certain amount of things I can give a shit about, and I
That's
can't
not
learn
on the list.
this. And Rockies, you're not going to make that list today.
It's like
Definitely not the
Rockies,
list.
our podcast.
Yeah. Tonight was actually my night to learn about the Rockies,
And and now look, we're here.
but you guys beat that.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
we're
what
one
beats
above the
Rockies?
Rockies.
The
Your
Rapids.
podcast.
Our podcast beats the Rockies.
The Greeley best of fives.
Yeah.
The Greeley
Gross.
best of fives. Okay, do I pick?
I'm trying to think of the most obscure other mascots that we can, or team names that we can come up with. I'm trying to think like minor league, because you know how minor league has like the
Oh,
weirdest
dude,
names.
the Rocky Mountain.
The Savannah Bananas versus.
Dude, what's the s'mores? The Rocky Mountain something.
Okay, well, this is not even a real thing.
This is so
Are we
real.
going Savannah Bananas versus?
Yeah,
The
what's
Rocky
the?
Mountain s'mores?
Yeah, they're like the. God, their mascot is literally a marshmallow. I forgot what they're called though.
It's a Rocky Mountain one.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain something.
I can't
Like
tell you.
campfire or some stupid thing. I don't remember.
The bananas would win all the
Yeah,
time.
probably the bananas
How
versus
does a banana win anything?
Have you ever
because
seen?
it's slippery.
Yeah.
Have you never watched a cartoon?
Have you never played Mario Kart? What's wrong with you?
God, guys, I apologize. Please slap me, one of you.
Well, lucky
I'm
for you, Sadie.
disgusted with myself.
Lucky for you, Sadie. That is time. So, yeah.
Oh, whoo.
We went on a rant there. I'm sorry. That was
That was
pretty
a
fun.
closey.
Yeah.
Do I pick another one?
Well, we're going
Or
to be
is
moving
that
to the
it?
fourth subject. But yeah, let us know which teams would go against each other and which like the actual like team
Oh,
name
yes.
would win.
I just realized I'm not looking at the camera at all because it's at an awkward angle for my neck, and I'm too old and my neck's broken.
Okay, you're just old.
Next round.
You're like a turtle.
Round
Yeah,
number
pretty
four.
much.
Hello.
Let's do it.
Round Round 4.
I
You
got
go
it.
more.
I'm excited. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. This is a fun
All right.
podcast. I really want to do it all the time. Best. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Do you have an intro that you have to do, though?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Best worst band.
Oh,
Okay.
man. This was, okay.
Best
you have
worst
to,
band.
You have to explain that one to me because I forgot what it was.
So basically, it's a really shitty band, or quote unquote shitty band that everyone hates on.
but
But
you like?
they're but you like them.
Okay.
All right. Start that timer, Chris. And I know you're going to go, I know what you're going to start with.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
Actually, I think this was Tommy's subject. He said we couldn't bring up Nickelback.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
I'm going to look up mine so I could play it. Just a little sound bite of
Okay.
what everybody makes fun of me for listening to. So you guys go, but I just
Okay.
didn't want you to think I was on my phone like disrespectfully.
She's like, I don't
I'm
like anything. It's
"Ugh,
fine."
They're still talking.
Yeah.
No,
You
I would
can't-
never do that.
I would, okay.
Can't
for
talk
sure.
about Nickelback, I guess.
But
Fine.
yeah, but I would definitely say like Smash Mouth. I think you're right with that one.
I
Oh,
do.
Smash
I
Mouth.
do really like Smash Mouth a
Dude,
lot.
their album was like Sugar Ray is the same way for me. Like Sugar Ray was is such a dope band. Like their first album was super like punky and like weird. I think you showed me that one.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you went to the was it 15?
1459.
Yeah.
what
That's so
the
sick.
fuck are you guys talking about? What?
Sugar
That's
Ray?
the name of their second album, I
Yeah.
think. It's
Oh.
1459 because their 15 minutes of fame
Oh.
was almost up.
Can I also say I once went to their concert with just the intention to just be like, what? They suck dick, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm not shitting you. They put on the best show
Yeah, I
I have
believe
ever
that.
They came
fucking
here
seen, where
with-
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
came
that.
here with Smash Mouth and Vertical Horizon and Fastball.
Dude, I think that was the show I was at where I was like, Sugar Ray sucks. And
Yeah.
then halfway in, I'm like wiping a tear and I'm like, I love you, Sugar Ray.
You're great, Mark McGrath.
trying to think of what people they hate.
There's a lot.
There is a lot.
There is a lot.
Let's
Like
go.
just any like 90s band. So right now, people love hating on the Red Hot Chili Peppers if they were born after the year like
I don't think you
98.
could ever do that. I mean, the Chili Peppers are dope.
Well,
are they
I don't
though?
know because
Are
we're
they
seeing now they're doing a lot of fill-in shows for the Foo Fighters
Mm-hmm.
after Taylor Hawkins died, and I would feel slighted.
Oh, I get
if
one.
I had like
Yeah,
Foo
if you have-
Fighters and then
you have
all
to
of a
watch
sudden
the
they're
Chili
like,
Peppers.
"Oh, the Chili," I'd be like, "Oh, well, I don't want to do that."
Yeah.
That's not a good combination though. If it was like the Chili Peppers headlining and then like someone else opening for that, for sure. But if it's like both of those, it's kind of like
Yeah. It's just not interchangeable. I
have-
think, yeah.
I have one. And
Okay.
I think a lot of
Go.
people disagree with this.
Do
Limp
it.
Bizkit. I fucking love Limp Bizkit, dude.
What? I did it all for the Nookie.
Yes.
Come on. The
You can
Nookie?
take that cookie and take it off your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, Limp Bizkit was awesome back in the day.
I guess. The problem with Limp Bizkit is that
The people
everyone
that like Limp
thinks
Bizkit are
Limp-
pretty douchey though.
yeah, everybody thinks Limp Bizkit is serious, but I don't think they take themselves serious. So that's how
Yeah.
I would give Limp Bizkit
Really?
a pass.
I mean, their tour was called Limp Bizkit Still Sucks Tour or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
which is
Yeah,
super
see,
sick.
that's funny. I like it when bands can laugh at themselves and be like, you know. it
Yeah,
is
I
what
know.
it
I
is.
know a couple people who went to the Limp Bizkit show that was just at the Budweiser Event Center. A couple of them hated
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and then a couple of them were like, "Dude, that was awesome. They still rock."
What?
I'm like, "Okay, man, that's cool."
Why can't I think about who I'm thinking about?
Linkin Park. That's another one for me.
Oh, yeah, you keep going.
I like Linkin Park.
Yeah, I can't stand Linkin Park. Like, I got them when I was in middle school. I'm like, "Yeah, man,
Yeah, I think for me it was just like that was the
get
first.
out of my room, mom. I'm listening to Linkin Park."
Shut up when I'm talking to you. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
And then like I
Turned
don't
into
know.
a total douche.
Then
that's
they got
why.
all like screamy and stuff, and then I'm like, I don't know if
Well,
I'm
then
in.
that
No,
guy
it was-
died.
yeah.
And so can we even say they're not good? Is that okay?
No, so okay, so I'll put
They
it
might
this
be
way.
better now.
Their first like 3-4 albums were actually really good, and then they went into like Minutes to Midnight, which like they were like they're singing more and like less screamo or like less heaviness, and then they went straight like just EDM, and I was like, all right, this is stupid. But
Yeah, I definitely fell off the wagon way before that.
yeah, the first like 2 or 3 albums are like.
EDM.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Like when they did like the whole Transformers thing, I was like, okay,
they did a Transformers song.
They were like,
Wait
yeah,
a second. Now we're interested.
yeah, it was what I've done. Anyways,
I have no idea
yeah.
what song that is. You want to give us a little sing
No,
for it?
no, it's
Would
cool.
you mind maybe doing a little ditty?
Yeah, no, it's my day off. It's good.
This is who I love because I finally found it.
Okay,
May I play it for you guys?
sure.
Am I interrupting? Is that okay?
No,
Okay. Ready? Is this turned up?
dude, how can anyone hate Hall & Oates?
Oh, I get hated on all.
Hall & Oates is the
my
greatest thing
God.
ever. That's insane.
And with summertime, I turn it up loud and I open the window.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So that's just what I wanted
Yeah.
to show you guys. That's what took me 20 minutes to find in my phone because I couldn't remember the name.
I can see why people give you shit for Hall & Oates.
But I love Hall & Oates.
But you know what? I don't care. I love those bubbly gum pop sugar.
Same.
You know, these guys were probably, putting stuff in their butts, but damn,
Yeah.
they wrote a good love song. You know,
doesn't?
Sarah Smile. I mean, you
The
can't.
thing that
Dude,
kind of pisses
Maneater-
me off.
Maneater fucks so hard.
Oh, it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
The
The thing that pisses me off
Hold
now.
on while you talk. I'm going to play that. Go ahead.
The thing that pisses me off now, though, is like, I really was into Backstreet Boys when I was in like fifth
Yeah, 'cause
grade
you're
to
a
like
kid.
sixth grade.
Talk above this.
And now, like, everyone gave me shit the whole time.
Yeah.
And then now it's cool to like Backstreet Boys. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
You know why it's cool to like Backstreet Boys? Because it's so cheesy that you just have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
It's like liking a cartoon that you shouldn't have liked back in the day. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I just want to give you guys some background
Some
music
nice
to
background
talk to.
music.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm like a producer,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, you run your own board. That makes you a producer.
I know how to use all these things.
Except for the road.
That's why I kind of think it's funny that
That one throws me.
you have this big ass board in this room and we're using this.
Well, I told
yeah,
you.
that's way more expensive than what we have.
Well, listen, I said when I walked in, I thought you were going into the other studio because
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, well, we'll just record it and we'll just send it
yeah.
over. And then, so when I walked in, I was going to bring this candy, and that's why I went, oh, because I thought you meant the big 97.9 studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were going to record in there. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But I did not mean for you guys to have to set this all up. I'm like,
Oh, no, you're good.
We're all about it.
It's their
Yeah.
process,
It's all good.
so I don't want to take
Yeah.
their process.
Yeah. Oh man, there is a lot of terrible bands out there though.
Yeah, there are pretty much most bands are terrible if you think about it.
That's pretty
There's
fair.
very few bands that are actually good, and there's more bands that are terrible.
I guess I can say like
Yeah.
probably Jack Johnson should be on the list for me because I love Jack Johnson, but there's a lot of people that don't.
I don't like him.
I don't like him
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
like him.
That's probably one that.
And I
everyone
don't know
thinks.
Yeah.
why. He seems like a very nice man.
Is he too positive for you? Is that what it is?
No, maybe I just am a horrible human being and don't like him. Like
just needs to make
I
better
get it's
music.
the Bono effect where,
That was sad.
That was time.
Let
I
us
guess
know what,
U2 would be another one,
no, YouTube.
but like a
fucking
lot of
sucks.
people like
Oh,
U2,
my
but
goodness.
I don't at all.
I don't either.
Yeah, but whatever.
The Streets
Neither
have
here nor
names.
there.
Okay, let's
I
put
would
it.
be, but here's what's weird.
They ruined Joshua Tree.
Oh my God.
Joshua Tree is actually pretty sick. If you guys
We used to be.
have
Now
never
it's,
been
now
there.
it's oversaturated because of damn U2. I don't know. I'm just making
I'm
up
going to
shit.
go camping there and take 1 million Instagram pictures.
There you go.
Like-
There
You
you
just
go.
put your U2 in the background the whole time.
Yeah, the entire time.
Let us know what bands you guys think are like that. We're going to move on to the final subject, which once we get to the other side of this, Sadie's going to tell us what it is. No idea what it is, so we'll find out here in a bit. Yeah.
That was good.
Final round.
All right. So if you guys have never seen our special guest episodes, we usually have the guest pick the last subject. We talk about it for 10 minutes, and it's going to be awesome. We have no idea what it is up until right now. So Sadie, what is the last subject?
I don't know why this popped into my head. I love horror movies.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So I want to go where what horror movie just psychologically just fucked you when your entire life. It could have been a week ago. It could have been when you were 7 years old hiding
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the couch while your sister watched The Exorcist. What fucked you?
Well,
Okay,
it's a
so-
fun story.
Okay, go.
G,
I fucking hate horror
it's
movies.
not a horror. Yeah, he hates horror movies.
no, I'm so
Because
for
he
10
gets-
minutes
No,
you're
no.
gonna
He gets
hate
scared.
it.
He gets
No,
scared.
no, I'm just gonna look like a little bitch the entire time. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
So,
Okay, so mine is gonna. It's not even
Well,
a
where
fucking.
did this start at?
This is. I'm about to say. This is so stupid. This is why it's so bad.
not even a horror movie.
It's not even a horror movie. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea. Like for some reason, like I watched that movie, fell asleep, and I had like sleep paralysis.
Oh, scary. So
and I
now
think-
you just think about that.
So yeah, I've never seen Deep Blue Sea since I was like 6. And so
I
now
don't. I couldn't
and so
even
now
tell
I
you
just
what
don't
Deep
like-
Blue Sea is about, other than there's sharks.
It's like Anaconda, but with sharks.
No,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
is
yeah.
that with Jessica Alba?
No, that's No, this
don't
one,
remember-
this
I
one
don't
has
remember.
Samuel L. Jackson
Oh
in it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but he's in everything.
They
So I
ate
mean,
me.
That's true.
A fucking shark ate me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like
oh
a comedy.
no, he
It's-
dies.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Spoiler alert!
Right, of this.
I mean, it's been like 30 years. If
Yeah,
you guys
this
have not seen
20-year-old
shit.
movie.
I
I've
know.
yet to see it.
The CGI is terrible, so don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
But yeah, I guess going back, like, what kind of turned me off from scary movies was probably The Exorcist.
Yeah, like it just
Because I didn't see the regular one. I saw like the director's cut, extra scary or whatever. And of course, my parents didn't let me watch it, but for some reason my aunt brought it over.
it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
And then she didn't even watch it with me. She's like, "Oh, hey, you want to watch this movie? It just came out." I'm like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Well, I got to go to work." I'm like, "Okay."
I love being an aunt. I myself have nieces and a nephew, and this is the shit we do. Where we're like, "Hey, kid, you want to watch a movie? We're gonna head on out and then go sleep in tomorrow."
Yeah.
Fuck your parents.
Dude, for
Here's
real.
The Exorcist.
So I'm just sitting here watching the movie by myself, and for some reason, I was like too scared to stop watching it.
Because you're like, what if I stop watching? This might happen to me.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh god, it was so bad. It was so bad.
I think
Were you scared?
I was like 8. I don't know how. I was 8, man. Just watching
Where
this
were
movie.
your parents at?
Probably work. It was probably summertime. I think that's the only reason my aunt came over.
It wasn't your aunt. It was definitely
Yeah,
Sadie.
it was just Sadie.
it's
I
Just
mean,
a
I think-
babysitter.
It was the fucked up babysitter who was like,
He turned
Yeah.
out fine-ish.
And then the same thing with Child's Play, like the first one.
really?
Yeah. Again, I watched it so like just late at night by myself because it was like that free weekend of HBO and it was just on there. And I'm sitting there scared as shit.
He also watched the Bunny Ranch apparently afterwards too.
Well, that was the whole
That
reason I
was
was
a great
watching
show.
it. I
I'm
was
not
like,
gonna lie, I've actually watched that, and it's a pretty stellar
Is
show.
it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really interesting. Like, anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's the whole reason I was watching. It was like, okay, this one movie, and then all the good stuff starts. And then it
Yeah.
just scared the shit out of me, and I just went to bed. Didn't even watch the cool part of HBO.
The boobs.
Yeah, the boobs.
Definitely the boobs and the soft porn. Yes.
Yeah, but
The Red Shoe Diaries.
Taxi cab
yeah,
confessions.
taxi cab confessions.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
a
my
horror film
God.
right there
Oh
for sure.
my god.
I have to say, because I know Chris grew up in Northern Colorado. I grew up in. Did you grow up in Northern Colorado?
Yes.
Okay, so to watch something like Taxi Cab Confessions when our town has maybe a cab,
Yeah.
one taxi,
Yeah, right.
and then it's
Just
like
Tanya.
in New York and they're like banging in the back, and I'm like, what's going on? Is this what happens in taxis?
Yeah, and then you never want to ride in a
You're like,
taxi
Yeah,
ever.
and now
Chris-
I'm like
Chris is like-
completely adverse to getting in a taxi. I'm like, I've seen Taxi Cab Confessions.
Chris is all like, this isn't cash cab.
He's like, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah. It's
That's
like,
amazing.
where's the questions?
What are the questions?
Why
Oh,
are you unzipping my pants?
did I get the right answer?
Is this the prize?
I'd like to get off
Game
now.
shows are so meta now.
And that was the 90s. That was way before its time. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
watched Have you
so
watched any
weird.
scary movies like recently as an adult?
I
Now that
think-
you're less scared of things.
I mean, technically, Doctor Strange was a horror movie.
Technically,
oh
no, it
my
wasn't.
god,
It
it was
was-
0% scary. The cape? Were you afraid of the flying
No,
cape?
I'm just saying, like, if we're going, like, technically speaking, that might have been, like, the
It
most
wasn't
recent one.
technically-
No, we're
that.
talking like horror,
No,
like,
I
oh
would say,
shit.
ironically enough, I would probably say the last one I actually saw, like, in theaters was Drag Me to Hell, which is another fucking rant. That movie sucked.
That movie
Sucked.
kind of fucked me up a little bit. First of all,
I called it Drag Me to a Bad Movie
no
afterwards.
way. That movie stuck with me.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I
it?
have not, yeah.
Shit, don't watch it, Chris. I
should
know
watch
your
it.
track
Okay.
record.
You should watch
Okay.
it.
If Child's Play freaks you out,
But also, that was 8.
Yeah.
Or a child. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I watched this, like, when it came out in theaters, and I was like,
and they actually
That
had
wasn't
those
scary.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I watched it. I actually just recently was telling my cousin visiting, have you seen this movie, Drag Me to Hell? She's like, no, let's watch it. It was Halloween time. We watched it. I still was like, this is such a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
It just really is.
And like, so there's just so many movies that are technically like horror movies.
Yeah.
But
Saw?
they're just like fucked up. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Hostel. It's not
Oh.
scary. It's just fucked
Gory.
up.
Human
yeah.
Centipede.
Yeah, again, not scary. It's just so fucked up.
Yeah,
And
it's just like,
ugh.
oh, poopy in the mouth.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, for real.
Bring me some exorcism shit. You know, one day I got really bored, if you don't mind me going off for a minute
No,
here.
you got 4 minutes.
I get really bored sometimes, and I think things are funny that really majority of people don't find funny.
You hang out with us more often, you will be in the same boat.
Well, I laugh at myself, and I don't care. But I just Googled the medallion thing from The Exorcist that they found in the desert, where it's like a freaky ass looking dragon.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I threw it up on my neighborhood Facebook page, and I'm like, I was digging in the garden and found this. Does anyone know? Like, did we build houses on some sort of burial ground?
Yeah.
Like a dipshit.
Yeah.
And then I laughed all day because people commented and they're like, go to the museum and ask them. And I'm like, has no one seen The Exorcist?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, that looks like it's expensive. I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness. That looks 18th century.
Go to
like
St.
something
Mary's
you can
Church
find in a
right
movie.
now.
Yeah.
Go talk to
Oddly
the
enough,
priest.
nobody told me to go to a church, which would have been the best advice. I would have been
for real.
like, well, if this were real, you would have had the best advice.
Yeah.
Is this even airable? I feel like I've just wasted
I think it's
you
fine.
guys' time.
That's all we do the whole time.
We're TVMA, so it's all
my
good.
gosh.
Yeah. We're
okay.
HBO After Dark.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love HBO After Dark.
We're more of a Skinemax. No, we're not that. We're not that crazy.
Yeah, we're not that bad.
Yeah, we're not that
Yeah, we're
crazy.
not
You
that
know,
bad.
times just aren't what they used to be because I remember.
Oh, she's going back in my day right now. Bruh, don't age yourself right now. Don't do it. Don't do it.
How old is everybody? You're younger than me. I know because I babysat you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like 57.
No.
No, you're not.
He's like a year younger than me.
You know who you look like?
Oh, God.
You look like the dude that just married Britney Spears.
Oh, you kind of do.
Like legit.
Yeah.
She likes Mexicans?
He's like a really hot guy, so that's not a hit at you at all. And you're kind of married to Britney Spears in a way.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Good work.
Anyway, back to what was I talking about?
Scary movies.
Yeah.
Scary.
Anyway, do you guys remember when they used to show movies on like ABC? Like Stephen King was a big,
Oh,
and it would be like a
miniseries
2-night miniseries event, and they did it with The Stand. Do you remember they played it on ABC? You could see. I remember when it. Mm-hmm. Remember it?
Yeah, it was like 4 parts or something.
Yeah,
There
and it
something
was
ridiculous.
on TV.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the sequel, right? Was it the sequel to It?
No, it was the old one with.
With John Ritter
Yeah,
and Tim Curry.
Yeah.
No, but I thought that the sequel was the miniseries.
No, it was
No.
the miniseries. Yeah,
Like
which
this
is
literally
a long-ass
played
one.
on basic TV because I
Yeah.
mean, think about it. There were like 3 channels growing up, and I remember
What's a
Stephen
channel?
King.
It's
You
like
know,
a TV.
yeah, it was. But I remember like being freaked out. I remember they played The Shining. It was the remake of The Shining. Do you remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, and
Fuckity fuck.
yeah, that's my button. I push it 1,000 times a
Sorry.
day.
Just saw it.
But yeah, and they had. There's another Stephen King one. I can't remember what it was, but like it's a bunch of people who get stuck at like an airport.
Yes.
Oh,
And
the
the-
terminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Tom Hanks lives there forever.
Yeah. But yeah, they get stuck in an airport and then they get the plane off the ground as like these monsters like eat the ground under them.
Wait, was that Stephen King?
I thought it was.
Or is it Shamalama?
I forgot
No,
what
I
it's
do
called.
think
but
it
that's
was
that's
Stephen
another
King.
miniseries that was like 6 episodes long movie, and then it was just the book.
Okay, so
but it was bad.
So okay, I feel like I got to put some in because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, that's
Go.
fair.
Jordan Peele's like style of horror. Do you guys like that or no?
I haven't seen any of his movies.
You know what? I do. But I also I do worry that he's more of a one-hit wonder like M. Night Shyamalan, only because his first movie with Get Out was so strong. And then when he came back with the second one, we went to the theater. I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. And it was the movie, I think it was called
Us.
Us. Yeah, the movie Us. I liked it. I liked the style of it, but it kind of has slowly got off track. Now he's got this new movie coming
It
out.
looks creepy. I
I'm
kind of want to watch
interested
it.
to see, but you know what? You don't know.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I always
It's
get
like
so
the whole
sad.
paranormal like effect. It seems like because when the first one came out, everyone's like, "Oh my god, this was like super unreal." And then it apparently got like worse and worse through the movies. I don't watch.
Yeah,
horror
so that
movies,
psychological kind of thing to it, but also
We
That was
are
time.
so
That is
out of
sad.
time.
Hey, that was interesting. Again, I don't watch horror movies. I just don't, I didn't have really
I
much of an
feel
input
terrible
there.
that I picked a topic that
No,
you
no.
just cared nothing about.
Listen, honestly, I think the viewers probably appreciate me talking less anyways, so that's
No,
totally...
that's not true.
Maybe.
They like
How many
Chris's
followers
voluptuous.
do you guys have?
5.
I think on YouTube we're at 50 something.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
50?
50,000?
No, it is 50. And then I don't know.
She got super... She's like, why am I doing this?
I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then I don't know
Just kidding.
how many Spotify we have or
Spotify.
random podcast stuff.
You guys could
Or,
make it all up, and I'd believe
Buzzsprout is what it
everything.
is.
or Buzzsprout. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, thank you so much, Sadie, for being here with us.
Well,
It was a
guys,
wonderful
thank you
episode.
for having me on your show. I'm
Yeah.
very excited that I got to be on it. I feel very cool.
We'll have to have you on again for sure. That'll be a
He's
wonderful
like,
thing. So
no.
no, I'm for real. I mean, we love having people on there because it just brings a different vibe to every single episode.
Yeah.
So we're all
Yeah,
about
definitely.
that. But yeah, then thank you so much. Hey, thank you guys again for watching this episode. Make sure you guys tune in on Friday.
For DVD extras.
But also, holy shit, we didn't even talk about this once. The Stampede is tomorrow, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm like, I kept thinking, are we going to bring this
Oh,
up?
man.
Okay.
So make sure you guys
Yeah,
check it
we
out.
forgot.
We're all going to be working there one way or another, I believe. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
any advice that you have for us? Actually, you know what? We'll see that. No, we'll see that. We'll do that right now because I guess we're.
Should I do it now? Give you advice?
Yeah,
Well,
why
first of all, I am the last person to give any kind of cowboy, cowgirl advice. I don't even pretend to try. And I think that is my advice in and of itself is do not pretend. Please, don't go and buy, boots and you could just definitely tell the
We
difference.
totally should.
Well,
But
it's
I'd
like,
look cowboy. You'd look like
it's like Dumb
Ranchero.
and Dumber, with the fringe. You
Yeah,
can see,
we could.
you can spot the fringe people versus
Yep.
the people that actually woke up and took care of cows and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being a fringe person. I myself am a fringe person. I know that I'm a weak ass bitch. I couldn't deliver a calf in a field. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, you're on your own, cow. That's
Yeah.
fucking gross.
But the Stampede is great because it's welcoming to everybody.
Absolutely cool.
Thank you for letting me on your podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you guys check out our DVD extras that are going to be airing on Friday. We're just going to keep the conversation going. Thank you guys again. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see
Bye.
you guys for DVD extras. Cheers, you guys.